All right. So please, you can go ahead.
Okay, all right, ma. So I'll be talking on DevOps and security, which is DevSecOps, building security into DevOps workflow. So this is Olamide Okewoye Elizabeth from the DevOps Infrastructure Engineering team. So the table of content before me is introduction to DevSecOps and the importance of DevSecOps, DevSecOps best practices, automated security testing, tools for security in DevOps, and some case studies. And last is question and answer. So before I go into the introduction to DevOps, as we all know, DevOps is a software development process that helps IT organization become more agile to be able to deliver application faster. So DevSecOps is majorly just incorporating security into these processes. And these processes are monitoring, automating deployment, management, and testings of application. So right now we can now go into the introductions to DevOps. DevSecOps is a natural evolution of the DevOps methodology, which emphasizes the integration of development and operations team to enhance collaboration, efficiency, and continuous delivery. DevSecOps extends this approach by embedding security, just like what I said previously. Like DevOps on its own is during those processes to make sure that applications are delivered faster. So DevSecOps is now incorporating security into every stage of the software development cycle. So right now is the we're moving to the importance of DevSecOps. Number one, we have proactive security. Security is not an afterthought, but a continuous process integrated throughout the software development cycle. This proactive helps prevent security gaps and reduces the chances of exploitation. What this actually means in next is that security in has to be continuous. It has to be a continuous process integrated throughout the software development cycle. So it has to be in the early stage while the development of an application is being started. So we have improved collaboration. In DevSecOps, security is everyone's responsibility. This shared ownership enhances the overall security posture of the organization and ensures that security considerations are embedded in every decision. So, we also have building trust. Organizations that prioritize security build trust with their customer by adopting DevSecOps. Companies demonstrate their commitment to protecting user data and ensuring secure products, which can be a significant advantage. So this is just building trust. For example, like our mobile app like PalmPay or OPay, if we don't trust them with our vital information, we won't be using those apps because then they've incorporate security into their development process. So we also have scalability and flexibility. DevSecOps allows organizations to scale their security practices alongside their development efforts. As the organization grows, the security measure integrated into develop pipeline can easily adapt to new threats and requirements. So that's why I said previously that DevSecOps has to be incorporated at the early stage. So as their development as the organization grows, the security measure integrated into the DevOps pipeline can also easily adapt to new threats and requirements. So now we're moving to DevSecOps best practices. Number one, we have the shift security left. Starting security testing early in the development process. Like this is what we have been discussing right from the onset, like starting security testing right early from in the development process. Then educate the teams, provide continuous security training for development and operation team. So continuous like events, so many um trainings just to for development and so that they can easily adapt to those developments. And we have foster a security first culture and make security a core value within the organization. It's just as what we've been discussing so far. So now we have automated security testing. Automated security testing is a component of the DevSecOps approach, ensuring that security checks are constantly and efficiently integrated into the software development cycle. So this is just ensuring that security checks are constantly and efficiently integrated into the software development cycle. So we have types of automated security testing. We have the static application security testing, which is the SAST. This one analyzes source code for vulnerability before the code is being compiled. We have the dynamic application security testing, DAST. It tests running application for vulnerability by simulating attacks. Then we have the interactive application security testing. This IAST, this combines both the static and the dynamic, providing real-time insights during runtime. So we're moving to the tools for security in DevOps. So we have Snyk, which this one identifies. This is the primarily used tools used in identifying and fixing vulnerabilities in open source libraries and dependency. We have the Aqua Security. This provides end-to-end security for containers and cloud native application. We have Checkmarks, a SAST tools for finding vulnerability in the source code. Twistlock offers container security and compliance from development through production. Then we have the OWASP XAMPP. This open source tool is also used for finding vulnerability in web applications. So we're going to be talking on case studies. So number one case study we are going to be talking on is Netflix. And we all know that Netflix is renowned for its innovative approach to software development and operation. As a leader in streaming services, Netflix adopted DevSecOps to ensure that its massive and constantly evolving infrastructure remains secure. Netflix uses automated security tools to scan and monitor codes, containers, and cloud infrastructure. They employ tools like Snyk. I already mentioned Snyk as the primary tools for checking open source code vulnerability. And so they employ tools like Snyk for open source code vulnerability management and AWS Security Hub for continuous monitoring. The other one, they also another case study we can also look into is Etsy. Etsy is an online marketplace for handmade and vintage items. They also adopted DevSecOps to enhance the security and reliability of its software development process. They promote a culture where developers and security teams are working closely together with regular security training and knowledge sharing. Then we have Adobe, a global leader in digital media and digital marketing solution. They also integrated DevSecOps practices to improve the security of its cloud service and software products. They use tools like Checkmarks for static code analysis and Veracode for dynamic application security testing. So all of this case study, like the Netflix, the Etsy, the Adobe, this all this have incorporated DevSecOps into their development process, and they've done it early, and it's like a continuous process. Even though Netflix apps keep getting updated, the security being incorporated into this process is also in a continuous integration process. So for summary, we have DevSec summary. So all I've been saying in essence is that DevSecOps is crucial for ensuring that the security is an integral part is an integral part of the DevOps pipeline, leading to faster and safer development. So I guess we all understand what DevSecOps actually means, incorporating security into the DevOps. I already mentioned the processes of the DevOps, which is the monitoring, the integration, the integrating, the testing, the and the and the testing of application to deliver application faster. So thank you very much. Then we have question and answer. Should I go ahead with the question, Miss Victoria?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Which of the following is a key benefit of integrating security into DevOps practices? So we have options, we have slower software delivery, we have improved collaboration between teams, we have increased manual testing effort, we have the higher cost for security tools. So who is going to answer? Anybody?
So if nobody's responding, feel free to call someone.
Okay.
I'll go for improved collaborations between teams.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that
correct. Yes, that's correct, sir. So the next question is, which tool is primarily used for identifying vulnerability in open source dependency? I've already mentioned this a lot while I was talking.
The answer is C.
Ma?
The answer is C.
All right, ma, that's correct.